Hold on.
Hello.
Hello, YouTube.
Jason's in a hurry.
Merry Christmas.
I got a custom glass. Well, we haven't been able to do this sitting here together in 2 months.
Oh, that's right. We did it last night, but it didn't
I
take.
knew he was going to
Yeah.
So we're doing it again.
Yeah.
He lost it.
It wasn't me. It was the fucking phone.
We're on a take two.
Don't
tonight.
worry. This video will be better.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree.
And there's plenty of memory on the phone today.
Oh, yeah. 23 gigs now. Yeah, so we got some wine. And I'm smoking my El Dagner with Mac Beer and Pure Virginia. I can't stop smoking that shit. It's just good. Pure natural.
Virginia.
It's
Vaping,
just a clean Virginia.
vaping and drinking.
It reminds me of like,
Well, I'm drinking, and I'm not smoking yet.
well, when I was in England, they had that
But I'm
roll your own
going-
tobacco. And it was called Golden Virginia.
Going to
We
smoke
tried
that,
that
of
out.
course,
We tried that at
That's what
Nikolai's.
that's what it reminds me of.
in
Did
my
we try that?
Christmas piece of coal.
What you got in there?
Which I always
Dress
thought
me
that
up.
when you got a piece of coal for Christmas, you'd been a bad boy.
Oh, Santa? No.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Not this year. This year he gets a
Let me
treat.
tell you what, this lump of coal smokes pretty good.
You want to ask me like you
And-
did last night why I designed it like that?
I'm drinking wine.
That's
Yeah.
right. Oh, what does your glass say?
We're like on our third glass.
My
now.
glass says Wild Hogs.
Wild Dogs.
Wild Hogs.
Arts and crafts. I don't know.
I just heard Kane yell, "Wild Hogs too!" When he's in the backyard.
I got to ride my Harley the other day, and oh my God, how good that felt.
Man, he was
yeah.
taking those corners real smooth
Yeah.
and just hitting the gas, getting around real fast.
Thought you were gonna drag the bags there for a second.
I've been on the back one.
I got
day,
air
too.
shock, son. I can
He was
raise it up.
cruising.
I love that bike.
All right, so let's tell him. Let's get all this
Okay.
important information out, and then we're gonna tell you guys.
What kind of tamper are you using there?
Well, I've got 3 here, but whatever one goes in my hand. Dad got me that for Christmas. No, sorry, my birthday.
Straighten up,
Yeah, how
son.
many Christmas pipes I've looked at? That's the only thing in my mind is Christmas. But no, Dad got me this for my birthday, and John Keller made it. And I remember seeing this a couple months ago, and I was like, God damn, that looks like me. And Dad bought it. So
It did look like him, and I did buy
yeah,
it.
it's awesome. And
It's
I don't even
probably
think
him.
John really made it to look like me. It just
Babe.
came out looking like me.
Actually, I didn't buy it. John gave it to
He
me.
did? John.
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 Come on. Dude. Phew. All right. I'll get you back.
It was awesome, John.
Matter of fact,
He never.
by the time you
never
watch this
said
video,
anything.
I got you back.
Yeah.
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 Inside thing.
Okay.
He got it. Okay, so, yeah. I'm trying to think. It's now what? Fucking Monday or Tuesday now?
It's tomorrow's Tuesday.
All right, so we got back late Monday night on that California long drive all the way through Texas and
Which we'll go through in a
yeah.
few.
But we got home Monday night at 10 p.m. and we were just like, oh, it feels so good to
Was
be
that saying it
home.
just started working?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not. But we
I
got
don't see any
home.
fluid in it.
We went to bed about 1 and got up at like 8 and we just started working. Like we had so much to do because we should have been back a week before, and you know we just kind of made a decision where if we stay another week, you know, as soon as we get home, we'll commit, we'll hustle and hustle, and we did it. We did 2 weeks worth of work in 5 days, and it was worth it. You know, worth
Of
the
course.
extra week we got to stay out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot going on, and we didn't want to miss out. And if that just means that we have to work a little bit harder, you know, the work hard, play hard. Sorry, did
Yeah.
I kick you in the shin?
I wasn't ready to come home anyway.
Oh.
No, but
But-
that's what I was getting to. Is like the Christmas pipe. I've already had, and I've had it pre-planned to launch on Black Friday. it's like, God damn, we gotta be home by then to do this because it was I don't know,
Important to us.
It was important to us,
And
it's
to
a
you
goal
guys
we had
and
made,
stuff,
and
so.
we had to commit to that. So we
Thank you, everybody.
we got home
for,
and got it done, and
yeah.
did our Black Friday sale, and they sold out last night, yesterday, Sunday.
They sold out yesterday, and
And thank you all for all that. I mean, we aren't doing this without you.
he's gonna blow himself up.
Have you even not got that thing charred yet?
He hasn't even started it.
My Calibra is taking a shit.
It probably
Uh-oh.
needs fluid.
He just
I just put some in it.
Let me touch it.
he just re-upped it.
Let me show you how to do it.
Oh my god, it's gonna blow up.
No.
There it is right there. See the bubble?
Yeah.
Watch. It's full.
Okay. Well, here, I'm trading you lighters because this one fucking lights.
Light it.
Oh.
Refuses to use my lighter.
You know what's funny is that I do the same thing to you. You go, why isn't this working? And I said, well, maybe this is the reason. Why don't you try that? And you totally ignore me and you say, well, I'm going to do it this way anyways.
There's more than one way to light a
You do that
Calibra.
too.
I do not.
Yeah. We all do it. We're all set in our ways.
Mhm.
Well,
All
we
right,
just want
so-
to prove ourselves.
We got home. We got all that
Anyways.
done. And I'm trying to remember everything we've
Well,
done in the last
no,
couple weeks.
we just want to say thank you for everyone, for following us and stuff on our trip. I thought it was cool,
Oh,
which
yeah.
we'll get into in a little bit. But also, it was hard work for us, but, we appreciate it. And in appreciation for our customers and fans and our 1-year anniversary, we decided to extend our Black Friday, Cyber Monday,
Man,
blah, blah,
we can't
blah
keep up with all
sale.
that shit. We're like, we're going to fucking
know,
just do
that's-
one for the whole time that
we're
all
just-
those are going
We're
on.
just cruising with it, and
We're naming the
it's
Black
all
Coal Sale.
yes,
Yeah.
the Black Coal sale that turned into our 1-year anniversary
Yeah,
slash
mhm.
customer appreciation sale.
You don't have any more. You sold out.
Correct.
We did.
Yes, they are gone.
They're available at tobaccopipes.com now.
and the Danish Pipe Shop
And Danish
soon.
Pipe Shop soon.
Anyways,
But
that's
there'll be
all our-
more available.
Yeah, that's just
Babe,
on
I
those
know
I'd
exactly what you were trying to say and everything.
say good. I ain't saying it
No,
again.
because I feel the same way, and we didn't realize it was our 1-year anniversary till a couple days ago.
not even. It was.
We were
was
like,
within.
fuck, we've been doing this for a year now. Where'd the time go? So we're like, you know what? We wouldn't be where we are right now without all you guys, and that means more to us than anything.
Yes.
So we're like, we're just gonna
We work hard. We
fucking-
play hard.
We have to do our own sale, and this is our sale. It doesn't matter just because it follows behind the Black Friday and cyber shit, whatever. It's our sale, and it's for you guys. And
in appreciation for you guys. Thank
Yeah.
you very
It's
much.
it's amazing how many YouTube fans there are out there, and we appreciate it.
yeah,
that's great entertainment for us too. We sit there and
like I said,
watch everybody's YouTube
this
video.
tool right here wouldn't have taken us on any of this journey. And before we even started these pipes, me and you worked. We saved our money, and we took these same trips that we're taking today.
Yeah, I'm
we
I saw
were-
the videos. You guys did.
and even if we weren't doing these pipes, we'd still be taking those trips, because we have so much fun doing that, and meeting everybody and all the new personalities and just different atmospheres is just how we live.
Our
We
plan is to travel.
we like to see
Hear, hear.
everything and meet everybody.
The Rolling Dagners.
So
I'm down.
even if
I'm
this
digging it.
even if this didn't even come into a business, we would still be doing this.
Okay.
We'd be at these shows, checking out pipes, buying pipes, everything.
Hanging out.
Yeah,
Doing swigs.
a little bit more.
Very
but-
cool. Very cool. Thanks, you guys. Always.
So this week's sales, the only way that we can thank you, and I don't know how to thank them enough.
Well, and I know it's busy too. The holidays,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving when we got back, and
And we get that, some of you guys, some people live paycheck to paycheck. Some people get paid bi-weekly. And, the holidays
Bi-weekly.
is about providing for your family and making them comfortable and having them fun. And I stress everybody, take care of that shit before you go and, spend money on yourself. because I don't buy myself anything. You know, I always buy you guys stuff. That makes me happy.
Yay.
Mailman brings in fucking packages every day.
He's got me. How many packages come in for me too? I'm like, ooh, let's get this online. It's like $2 from China, and I'll see it in a month. It's a pair of
Shopping on
earrings.
eBay has
He got
become
me
so
going online
cool.
shopping crazy.
And you're on Amazon now, so
Oh, Amazon
we
Prime.
don't go shopping anywhere. We shop
No.
from home.
We just, it's
I'm
easier.
guilty. I've been shopping.
Well,
I got a bunch of shit coming.
all right, Santa Claus.
All right, so you want to get into it? Let's tell them the breakdown from the moment we
Nashville.
parted. You know, the
Nashville.
moment we weren't able to do this anymore.
All right,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
So we left for the Nashville Pipe Show on September 20th
Yep, something
to
like
go
that.
stay with.
Joe
and
Case,
Pam.
Joe and Pam Case,
Woo!
which are our long
Two thumbs
friends.
up. We love you, Joe and Pam. When we go to your house, I mean, we feel like we're on vacation. You know,
Oh, we
as
walk
of
right
everybody
in.
else's
Go
house.
straight to
But
the bathroom. I put all my stuff up where I need it to be in the bathroom. I unload,
you know why more?
and it's very nice.
Well,
Sorry.
more for like me is because Joe's is one of the first places me and Dad traveled doing these YouTube pipe
That's
meetups.
right.
It was the very first.
Yeah,
Matter of fact,
and
we had always stayed home, and Joe was starting to make pipes, and
Yep.
he was going to do his debut at
Uptown.
Uptowns,
Yep.
and we decided to come up there and help that
Yeah.
out.
And
and
support 'em.
Joe and
We
Pam,
did.
they invited us into their house to stay, and
Just
it
awesome
was-
people.
we became family immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad that we weren't there for Thanksgiving. I mean,
Oh,
You know,
maybe
and-
next year.
we're gonna miss Christmas too. So
Pam said we're going out this year.
all right.
It's probably pretty cold up there right now, anyway.
Oh yeah.
But that means, you know, when you guys see us go and stay at Joe and Pam's every year at the Nashville Pipe Show, because that's why, you know, that's what means most to us.
Well, I
is
appreciate you bringing me
Yeah.
to Joe and Pam.
Bill, you know,
Case's
that-
house.
the
I feel part
relationship.
of the family.
Yeah, you are, babe.
Well, I know, but
Yeah.
you know, I appreciate.
But
you
it's
guys
it's
bringing
great, you know, when we get to go there and
me.
hang
Yeah,
out.
we have a blast.
Yeah.
We just hang out downstairs or upstairs
like we don't-
or out in the front porch,
Okay.
kicking it.
Dad's ready. He's like,
That's-
okay,
And
we're off
moving
Joe
on.
and Pam.
That's a
Joe
whole.
and Pam.
We
no
love you
more.
guys.
All right.
Mwah. Next
That's-
subject.
That's a whole nother story.
All right. All right.
All right, then after the Nashville show, Jason and Elaine got in their car and buzzed on home.
And we
And
booked it too in the spaceship.
Where
I took
had-
off and I went west instead of home. And I went to a little place called Members, New Mexico, and visited my friend Rick Black. And I spent a couple weeks there anyway. And,
Anyway, yes, you did.
Yeah, and we rode motorcycles and went up through the mountains and got to see some of the Indian cave dwellings, and just awesome riding up there and hospitality by Rick and also his son Chris. He's quite a comedian.
He had us rolling.
So
Yeah.
we heard. Hold on, at this point,
Yeah.
we just heard
If you
about
can
him.
control the amount of alcohol that he puts in him, you can have a really funny guy. But if he gets too much, he's down.
Just like anyone else who drinks that much.
And
yeah,
then
true.
Then after I left there, I'd always heard about Sedona, Arizona, and I thought I'd stop by. And to my finding,
Dismay.
it was down at probably the bottom of this mountain, and you had to go around, around, around. Anyway, I got down there, spent the night, woke up, looked at everything, and said, "Nah, I don't think so."
He told me this.
I'm
So I
like,
got-
he's like,
I got in
this
the truck
place is
and-
crazy.
I'm out of there. So I leave there and I go up to Yosemite. And wasn't what I thought at all. I thought there'd be all little towns and everything right at the edge of it and so forth. And there's not. There's a gas station at one end
There's not.
that says last gas going that way.
Oh,
And
no.
there's another gas station at the other end of Yosemite. I'm talking about 120. 120 runs right through Yosemite, and everything was closed. So but the park was still open. You could ride through it, but their hotels and all that stuff was all closed. So I rode through looking at different places that I thought I'd take pictures. And then when I came back, I did stop there and took pictures of those areas. And after I left there, I went to South Tahoe, which is pretty cool. And
Is that where I took a bath?
No.
what?
Is that where I took a bath that one time?
No, that was on the east side of Tahoe.
Oh.
You polluted that side.
Man, I was fucking dirty and
Those
needed
were
a shower.
some big boulders over there.
Yeah, they were.
Jay, you were saying that was it through Tahoe was like some of the scariest driving with the trailer, or was that Yosemite?
No.
Yosemite?
Coming
Must
up
not
to
even get on the
Yosemite
driving.
wasn't too bad, but 120 was kind of hairy. With pulling a trailer, it was.
Oh yeah.
But we just cruised right on through there, and then when we came down, I can't remember what the hell I took. I want to say 15, but anyway, it was a little 2-lane road going up in the mountains, and that was hairy. And then 89 was a little hairy going up around Tahoe. Even the west side of Tahoe, there was some pretty sharp damn bends high up there with nothing below you.
That's where I'm talking about.
Yeah, they were there.
Yeah.
But
Okay, well, I
Why-
can't
not when-
imagine being in the truck at that time.
Ooh,
But
man,
that-
I wish he probably wanted somebody to talk to going through those things.
that
I bet you he
Chevy
was
Avalanche
like,
and
"God
that
damn
trailer just bunged right through there.
it." They sure did.
You guys don't even know. You don't even know.
So anyway, I got up to Interstate 80 and went down to what's the name of that place? I keep wanting to call it Eureka, but it's not.
Oh, that's Oregon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yes, you were. You're not getting out of it. You were fucking there, man.
Not
No.
this trip.
Yeah, God damn
No,
it.
you haven't made it to McNary's yet.
I'm going to McNary's. I'm trying to go there, and I'm asking you what that little town is that Forest Hills road's off of.
Oh, Auburn.
Auburn.
Okay.
Straighten up,
All right.
Jason.
That makes a lot more sense now.
Okay, so we went to Auburn and
Oh.
got up and went into
After he
Forest
picked us,
Hills.
After he picked us up from Sacramento.
No, that's before Sacramento.
Oh my bad.
I spent a whole week up there with Jason McNary, and
I
he
remember.
my hand was gripping.
I thought he was gonna punch me.
He is
He's gonna
crazy
give
man
me
behind that wheel.
He's gonna give me a knuckle
Okay,
sandwich.
They think I'm bad.
No.
We've been
So
in the car with
you
him.
riding with McNary is like us riding with you.
What you talking about?
Not that it's a bad thing, because how much have we praised on McNary's driving?
And your driving is very
Always
well.
holds a line. I mean, holds the speed. Gas is out.
I think we're just more embarrassed that we doubted you for a few
No,
minutes. And
no. Why we're so worried about it is because we were fucking scared for our lives.
That's what I'm saying.
But
we
no,
doubted his driving,
but
but he got us through. We made
it wasn't that we doubted the driving, because we knew that you were just gonna make it through anything, like 90 mile an hour in a fucking monsoon with a trailer.
That was well after
Oh yeah, all right.
Forest Hill, Jason.
Okay, well that's what.
So anyway,
memories
I
are
spent a
coming
week
back
up-
now.
I spent a week up there with Jason, Christina, and his daughter Maddie. And when Jason had to work, I'd get on a motorcycle and I'd go riding. And what's really interesting places. And Jason, when he was off, we were in the truck and we were up in the mountains, man.
Mario and Dre.
But
He's probably in his slippers. Too.
and then Jason and Elaine flew into Sacramento, so
We
we
made it.
we were a
made
little
it.
north of Sacramento,
That's
so
when we
we
got
went down to
confused with
Sacramento
Jason
and
and
picked them
with
up
us.
and brought them back to Jason's and Christina's, and had another about a week, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
Like 3 or 4
within
days.
that time, we went down to
Well-
back to Sacramento, went to the Briar Patch, and had a meetup with a bunch of people there.
well, before that, you guys slept in, and McNary took me to the skate park there in Sacramento and met Arnold.
Somebody's always taking you somewhere in the morning while we're sleeping in.
Because that's the only time I can
That's
make it to the
perfect.
skate park.
It's true.
I get my skating in, I get back by the time you guys get up, and then we go play together.
All except for Jonas. You made him leave without you.
And I made his ass come back, didn't I? We'll get to that. But yeah, so McNary took me and we met Arnold at the skate park at like 9 a.m. before the pipe meetup and had an awesome skate session. Me and Arnold tried to do it last year. We couldn't. Just didn't. The timing didn't work out, and we said this year we're making it fucking happen. It's a priority. Like, we have to skate together. And we did, and we had a blast, and it was
Yeah.
awesome. And I'll never forget that. And then we all met at the Briar Patch at, like, what, 11 or 12? Something like that?
Yeah, somewhere in
Yeah.
there.
And,
11 or 12.
oh, man. We had,
We were there for hours.
we were there for hours.
We were there for hours.
But we had a great time. I mean, huh? We had a great time. It was good seeing old friends and new peeps.
Briar Patch meetup was awesome.
We,
Got to meet a couple new people.
yeah,
Bamboo and Blades.
that's right.
Yep.
What up,
Dubs.
Napa Fire Department?
Yep.
Woo woo! Show me your hose.
Phil Larson, or Ken Larson came.
Ken
Phil
Larson,
Rivara,
yeah.
McNary,
Yeah.
David. We had a bunch of people there. Who are we leaving out? We're leaving somebody out.
The one guy with the beard that stood in the corner, he was very, very quiet.
That
nice
was Dub.
guy.
That was Dubs.
Dubs.
Mm-hmm.
Red?
Danny's who I'm leaving out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The red guy.
And Danny
the red
wins
one.
all of our giveaways.
And Danny. Yeah.
How, I have no idea.
The redwood.
The red
Eric
one.
the Redwood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, he got bigger this year. Not fat. He's just growing still.
He's like a redwood. He's like
Yeah.
a California redwood.
I'm like, God damn,
Super
Eric, you gotta
awesome
calm
guy.
down.
Nicest guy you meet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Super
Super sweet,
sweet.
humble guy.
We love you, Eric.
Yeah, Eric.
Okay, so then we went back.
I'm still
Went
falling
back.
in the memory.
We
of
went
all
back
that.
to Jason's after the
it
Briar
takes a
show
second.
and
Yeah,
stayed there
'cause
for a
I'm,
couple
like,
more
still
days.
in the
and
moment
then
from when we experienced
we
it.
took off and we went down to Sarge and Marie's house
I don't know it. I'm gonna straighten up, Daddy.
and straighten up.
I see you guys don't need a refill.
Well, let me back up. Thank you very much, Christina and Jason, for
Yes.
having me and
Yeah,
having the kids.
We're the kids.
Well,
yeah.
in case you
McNary,
didn't know,
Christina, Maddie, we love you guys. Thank you so much for always making us comfortable there. Always feeding us. I mean, we probably gained half the weight from your fucking house.
It's
we
always a
gained
pleasure.
10 pounds every trip.
It's always a pleasure going to visit you guys. You're
Yeah.
very awesome. And I love seeing Maddie McNary getting older.
Hopefully you guys can still come down to Florida maybe this year.
You have a place to stay.
You always have a place to stay. That futon right over there. And there's a futon in Dad's room.
Sarge and Marie.
Tracy,
In
California.
Tracy, California. Awesome time.
Yep.
Hospitality, superb.
Sarge, you'll
Thank you
watch
so
this.
much, Sarge
and,
and Marie.
And I told Sarge when we were there, you know, we were checking his bike out and everything. He's like, you know, I want to do new bars, and you know, he's tall, you know, and long arms, so you know, he had these the factory like they weren't even factory pipes. There was something else somebody put on it, but he's got a 12 road glide. And I said, Sarge, sit on your bike, hold your arms up. I'm gonna take a measuring tape and tell me where you feel comfortable. And he holds his arms out, and I hold it up. I'm like, okay, I have a set of handlebars for you at my house that will fit you perfect. I'm gonna mail them to you when I get home.
Yep.
Well, I feel bad because I didn't get a chance to mail them earlier in the week because we were so busy, you know, with the sale. But I mailed them out today. And,
With some foot pegs.
with the foot pegs that I promised you. I took the ones off mine and put them in the box. Because I don't use them, and, you know, you got those long-ass legs, so you'll be comfortable. And, yeah, you're getting that in the mail today. And thanks
Well-
for teaching me how to throw a knife like a badass motherfucker.
Well, there we go. That's, I mean, Sarge and Marie, they just had, like Jay said, an amusement park of fucking toys back there.
It was like a carnival.
That's what
there.
I said yesterday in the video.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. That's what
It was so awesome. Like Sarge it was like a fucking candy land for us.
we threw knives.
We're there within the first hour. Sarge is like, yeah, you guys want to go learn how to throw knives? Well, okay, let's go. So
Huge
next thing you
targets in
know,
the back.
we started, and then Jeff comes over. Jeff's about 10 minutes behind us in training.
Yep, Stogie
Stogie
Farts
Farts.
comes over and he brings his boom box.
He's
It was
text-
so loud.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that
Jeff's like, hey guys, I'm here for the party.
Stogie Farts here.
Yep. And we had so much fun. And Jeff got in, he's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna learn how to throw knives too.
Yeah, man.
So we all caught up, and Sarge, showed us the technique, and 4 hours later, we were professional fucking knife throwers.
True.
Like, we could not miss.
And while they were messing around with that, Sarge gave Elaine a bullwhip.
Yep.
Well, he let me, learn how to use a 6-foot bullwhip, and
She popping the daylights out of everything.
woo, that shit's so much fun.
She was like, whoa, bow!
Cracking whips. If you've never tried it, I highly recommend you trying it with long pants and long sleeves,
And your ears covered up.
and your ears covered up, and maybe some eye protection because that shit is real.
That one you cracked was probably about that far away from my phone when I was filming you.
Yeah,
I didn't zoom in. I was like,
that's some
babe,
real shit.
I'm getting up close. I'm kind of, guesstimating. Crack that whip.
So
And she cracked it about that far from the camera.
yeah,
Well, I thought she did so well, I bought her a 12-footer.
you got me a 12-footer, and
Yeah!
yeah, I like it.
That's like 2 times around.
Well, there's
Yeah.
You
different.
should
back
watch. You
now.
should watch her. She's awesome.
Woo! Thanks, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she gets really good, maybe we'll do some YouTube videos. Like, how to crack a whip by Elaine.
Well, and I was just gonna say, I looked on YouTube today, and there was no instructions on how to crack a
Instructions?
12-foot whip. There's usually 4.5, 4 feet 5 wait,
Start over.
4 feet 7
Are you
inches.
tongue tied or what?
You're
Dry-
on your braces?
You
Oh,
drive,
ah,
drive much?
Wild hogs.
That's
Cheers,
all.
babe.
All
Love
right,
you.
love
We
you. Next
love-
subject.
yeah.
Here we go.
All right, so we spent quite a bit of time with Sarge and Marie.
It was
And
a
as
hoot.
I said, their hospitality was awesome. Thank you very much, Sarge.
Thank you.
And,
Yeah.
Then we took off and went to Santa Cruz.
Woo, Santa
There-
Cruz, brah.
There we visited Paul and Christina.
Paul and Christina.
Woo, woo, woo.
And
Yeah. Party
Man.
time.
there was 3 ways into their property. One way wasn't the suggested way.
Which
That's
we
the
ignored-
way we went.
Which I ignored.
And it wound up being more of a 1-lane road going winding around the mountains
Off
and
road.
bumps and holes and
Potholes,
looking
gravel,
over- looking over
to
the side to the
pavement,
top
to
of
dirt,
trees.
oh, to cliff.
to potholes,
cliffs, to
16
redwood.
inches deep.
Oh yeah.
But we
50,
finally
50
got
grinding the road with
Roots.
the trailer.
Roots,
We finally
big
got
as
there.
Their big roots just burn.
we got
snagging.
there, may I add, in one piece.
Yeah,
And
not the trailer.
we had an awesome time. They live right off the edge of a mountain and
We were off the edge of the fucking mountain, all right.
A few
they're
times.
Me and
a few
her
times.
looking out the window like, holy fuck.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
I'm like, Dad, hug the inside, hug the inside. He's like, I am in the inside. I'm like, fuck! We were like 100 feet looking down.
Seriously, like the pictures do not give it justice.
No.
The thing was off the fucking cliff.
well going down to Paul's house off this
that was worse
side
than-
I'm
mountain.
like reliving it
Was it-
right
I am
now.
too.
was a
Ooh.
driveway that he had done, and there was just a little kick up there at the end, right?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
a little kick, and then it just goes straight down and around. Well, when you get down there, there's place to turn around a VW, but
Bug.
Yeah.
A
You-
VW
No.
bug.
you're not going to turn around a truck with an 8x12 trailer
No.
on the back.
I walked down there and
But I drove
guesstimated
I drove that truck down there,
You did.
Yes, you did.
and we disconnected that truck and hooked a chain
Because
to
that
that
was the
trailer,
right
and
thing to do.
we pulled it around.
I used to back up fucking gas turbine engines with a huge dolly, 16,000 pounds of weight. And I know how much area I can go. I got down there and looked at that. I'm like, nope, not turning this around down here. We got to disconnect that fucking hitch. And we just disconnected it and we fucking dragged it and hooked it back up, swung it back in, and sat there for a week.
Paul and Christina were the greatest. They took us all around. We
Oh man,
went down and
Saw
watch people surf, and
some of the best scenery that I think I saw on the trip was from Santa Cruz, and being with Paul and Christina. That whole time was like, it felt like the first vacation I had had in
Well, it's
a
just
couple of years.
yeah, and I mean, like being up in the
Yeah.
redwoods with McNary, they're beautiful, but there's a different redwood
Yeah, it's just a
forest in
different
Santa Cruz
atmosphere.
Mountains,
Mm-hmm.
and highly recommend anyone visiting that area of the country because it is absolutely
Every person we stayed with
gorgeous.
lived in a different atmosphere, and we
Yeah,
we
it's
always
very
liked
cool.
all of
Oh
them.
yeah, and we're like
But-
chameleons.
But Paul's, we yeah.
all right.
Well, at Paul's, we were all originally only going to stay like 3 days, and then when we're fixing to leave, we noticed something wrong with the trailer and start looking at it, and next thing you know, we're there for another couple days,
Yeah.
and we wound up having to cancel our Los Angeles Pipe Club meetup, which was stressing me out big time because when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to fucking do it. When I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. And it wasn't going to happen. There was no way, Too much work needed
But
to be
it
done.
worked out for the best
It
because
did.
we hit him up. We were
You
able
did?
to come back to Los Angeles after
Yep.
Vegas.
And that was a promise I made because originally we were going to go home from Vegas. So,
I'm glad we did.
we stayed a couple days, fixed the trailer, and got a plan together, and we just judged it off
Moved
that.
along.
And
Yeah.
we had an awesome time with Paul and Christina.
Yes, thank
Oh.
you guys very much.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Thank you.
Hold on,
Superb.
you guys want to leave them out of that because I got so
Well,
many memories from
okay.
Paul's that we could talk
This
about.
is just kind of like highlights.
Well, how much
Jason.
time are we on?
I don't
We're only
know.
at 30 minutes. We'll fucking go an hour.
Oh,
You guys want us to go an hour? Let's go an hour.
Well, what else would you like to say? What
Because
else?
there was so much cool stuff that happened.
Oh,
Well-
yeah, well, what else?
All right, hold on.
well, I know he's going to tell you about the fucking seagull sitting on the table. Jason took a French fry. These seagulls were flying down on the table,
Hold
so
on. Jay, how
Jason grabbed a French fry and
Big seagulls.
Yeah, these
Wiped
fuckers were big.
wiped it in the seagull poop. And then he turned around and laid it right in the turned it over and laid it in the middle, and then went hysterical when the seagull ate it.
He did. He did go hysterical. And he looked at you, and he looked at me, and he looked at Paul and was like, he ate his own shit.
It just amused the shit out of me.
Clearly. I mean,
That
it
they're so fucking like addicted to people's food scraps,
Yes.
they'll eat it out of their own shit.
You're so fucking funny.
Did you see how fat those birds were? I mean,
birds were
they
like-
were so overweight.
they look like
They couldn't even,
30-pound
they
dog.
could barely even fly. They were so
I think
fat.
it's the Goonie birds that have a hard time getting up.
They look like a
They
fucking
have to
Goonie bird.
run.
Yeah. That's how they were.
They were big birds.
Fucking nasty. They're like the rats of the fucking bird world. Fucking shitty old seagulls shitting and eating their own shit.
Okay.
Come on.
And
All right. So
I have to add that I think we went to the best restaurant
Oh yeah, yeah. You
of
can explain this
our
one.
whole trip. It was
We're not gonna remember.
We don't
the fucking
remember the name, but
No, but it was-
the place looked like an atrium, like it was
Yeah.
just an enclosed,
And
beautiful
went down.
tropical atrium.
Where do we have to
on
ride
the
down?
side? A gondola.
A gondola all the way down.
outside.
Mm-hmm.
It was cold too,
It was
but
cold.
the restaurant had like different atmospheric sceneries for you to eat in. Like they
Yeah.
had an old like Victorian or
Yeah, but it was all.
agricultural.
It had a lot of foliage.
It was
in
weird,
it.
but
It had a lot of foliage in it.
we
It's
ate
very
in a
tropical.
really nice room. I felt like we were eating a greenhouse and had
Okay, greenhouse.
an excellent dinner.
Yes.
I mean, excellent.
It was very good. And then we had to say goodbye to Paul and Christina. Thank you very much, Paul and
Thank you
Christina,
very
for
much.
everything
Thank
you did.
you.
I'm not done with Paul and
And
Christina
the
yet.
pub-
I'm not either. we
Hold
went.
on.
We
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know you want to fucking move on. I know you want to go down the list. We're trying to remember. But I'm having so many memories fly up from Santa Cruz.
I had so many memories before you even got there, and I went buzz by them.
Well, we can go back. We can go back in time.
Oh, God. No, you never can go back in time. Only in the future.
All right. Well,
I'm leaving in May. I'm going to Maine and come work my way down to Tennessee,
it's
and
going to be snowing there.
not when I leave. Time to be in Maine is like July and August.
You just said May.
Yeah, you said
July and
May.
August is time to be in
May,
Oh,
June,
well,
July.
we're gonna plan an East Coast pipe tour.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, go on with your story.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Another thing.
We'll talk about that later. Yeah, we'll be doing an East Coast pipe tour.
2016 East Coast Pipe
Yeah.
Tour.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Sorry, did I not
He didn't
fill
get
you
the,
in with that one?
He didn't get,
You
the,
didn't get the
memo. He's been on
I
a-
did not get the memo.
All right. Don't start making plans. We'll get you. All right. So I want to talk about how that one day it meant more to us because we got to go get tattoos together.
Yeah, Jason and I got our first tattoos together.
Yeah. Well,
In
sadly,
Santa Cruz.
in
In
Santa
Santa
Cruz, but
Cruz.
sadly, one of Elaine's dearest friends for over 20 years passed away at the time that we were there, and it was a sad time, and we got through it just good.
Yeah,
And
I got our initials on
Elaine
my.
got a tattoo.
I'll show you. It's a Celtic friendship knot with her pulse and her initials going into my vein.
Yeah, I wanted to show people that in case
Love
people
you,
saw
Danielle.
it and wanted to know what that was, and it was a very good tattoo.
It was a tough time.
Yeah.
Still is.
Yeah. But, that happened to us in Santa Cruz, and you're just waiting to move on, aren't you?
It's tip-tapping.
All right, I won't even show you. You're probably, but I got to consider
He's
people,
got to do it.
I
Get
gotta-
up
People
and
that
do
are on
it.
Instagram.
You
I
could've-
got to consider
you know-
people that don't do Instagram.
You could already shown them.
All right, I know.
Show 'em.
Oh
Get
my
up there and
goodness.
model it.
Time. But when
Woo!
Elaine got that, I got the Santa Cruz Slasher. It's a old historical Santa Cruz skateboard graphic from the 80s. Why not when you're in Santa Cruz?
You gotta get that in
Yeah.
Santa Cruz.
Here, I'm gonna have to sit in here, but
Don't fart.
this one here is I got Garfield skateboarding, smoking a Paul's pipe to remember that time, carrying Elaine's heart with her initials.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Yeah, and if you ever meet him in person, you might want to ask him the story about his legs. He's got a story from the ankles on up on both legs.
you may not want to know it.
Well,
You just
anyways, and Paul got he got a traditional. He's a very traditional tattoo artist.
he got a
His skin is all traditional tattoos, so he got a really cool
snake in
like,
the inside of his
snake.
thigh,
Yeah,
like right
done
in
really
there.
well.
Looks like I won't even say it, but coming out of his leg,
It's a snake coming out of his shorts.
like his dick. Alright. No, but it's cool. It was a nice snake.
It was a good snake. We had a good time. That was a really good day, and every day that we spent there was always something different. Just like any other place
Yeah.
we stay, is always something.
Oh, Paul took us to that
New
wine
adventure.
tasting,
We
yeah.
went to a
Oh,
wine
the
tasting,
wine
brought a bunch
tasting.
of food.
and then we went back, and Paul put the Wayne's World Garth wig on and started doing the Garth impersonation. Oh my God! If you guys could have been there, my abs hurt. 6-minute abs of laughing.
Yeah, we should make a video of that.
No, it's too personal.
No,
but,
I'm saying an instructional
Oh.
video, like
Oh, how to watch this and
no,
laugh?
how to get 6-minute abs. Ha 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 ha.
Just laugh. You have to laugh every day. But yeah, we had really good times there. We were there for a week, so I mean that's why I'm.
So we went to Chris Morgan's house.
So yeah, we went to Chris Morgan's with Paul and Paula, Sarge, Jeff, me, you, and Dad.
Yep.
And just-
It was a small crowd, but we had a blast.
Had
We
a-
got organic pizza.
Yep.
That was the most
Had a
amazing
bunch of
organic
laughs,
pizza.
bunch of farts
I
over
mean,
there.
gluten-free. Oh, yeah, the farting was
I was the
impeccable.
real stogie farts over there that night.
Heard Chris finally cranked that truck up.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. Chris got his truck running. Gave us Bones pipes.
Yes.
Still got mine.
Chris,
They
thank you
didn't
so
steal
much
that.
for having us over and bombarding your space as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As in tradition.
As in tradition, it was a good time.
Always a good time.
We know it worried you, but we made it.
Yeah,
But we liked it.
we did.
We liked that
enjoyed
it worried you.
Okay. I'm sticking on it so long. So, Paul, Christina, thank you. We're out. Go ahead.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Thank you.
Dad wants
Thank
to move
you.
on.
Then we
Thanks,
went to
guys.
Vegas.
His turn.
Then we went to Vegas.
I don't even want to talk about Vegas, so I'll just shut the fuck up.
No.
We went to the
Vegas
show,
was
and the
good,
show
babe.
was good, and
Show was awesome.
yeah,
We met a lot of guys from Australia that came out. Of course,
Reese and Glenn.
Pipe Nutter.
Hold on. Where's that goddamn Mr. for McNary? Thank you, Reese.
those of you who don't know, that's a real ball sack.
That's a kangaroo nutsack.
It's a kangaroo sack.
How gross! It touched your screen.
Ew, nasty.
It's your screen. Got ya.
In your face. In your face. Oh, we had fun in Vegas.
Me, you, and Reese went ziplining
Yeah,
down
my-
fucking Fremont Street,
my-
4 blocks.
My parents made it up to Vegas,
Yeah.
and that was really good for me because my mom's never been to Vegas before, and my dad hadn't been there since the 80s, and my dad
They had a
just-
blast.
They had a blast.
a blast.
Oh my god.
No more bets. They were done.
Everybody knew Salini. Where's mom? Where's mom?
Mom.
Yeah.
That even the dealers. So, all to you that got to meet my parents. I mean, my dad loves.
Her parents are the sweetest parents.
He loves smoking pipes now. He does it by himself, which I think is great.
Yep.
And he's going to be coming to more pipe shows. So he really appreciated everyone that he met in Vegas and in Nashville.
Yeah,
and just
Trip-
You're gonna be seeing a lot more Trip, I'm
and
sure.
and the other thing is, Trip is
he's already talking about Chicago today. When
he's
we go
a-
to Chicago?
yeah. Well, he also your dad's background as a hobby is leather,
Mm-hmm.
and he does a lot of leather. So Trip might start making some leather pipe goods and selling at the table.
Would that be weird if I asked my dad to make me a leather whip?
No, but you should do it out of paracord, and then wax it. That'll
Okay.
give you that. Pow! I
Yeah.
watched a YouTube video.
So
And nothing
die.
beats that leather I got you. Just
Hold
wax
on,
it
you
up
gotta
with
ask
some
yourself,
ink oil.
when I mention things like that, why did he watch that YouTube video today?
Yes.
Oh, don't worry about it. See, that's the kind of thinking you got to do.
I know a lot of you were wondering what was going on in Vegas, and what it was got my trailer broke into in the parking lot of the Palace Casino, and
Unfortunately,
they had cameras, but they didn't have cameras in that direction, and called the Vegas police, and they weren't interested in any vehicle break-in or trailer break-ins, and said I could come there the next day and do a report. Well, at least the hotel came out, and we did the report, and they signed it.
We could skip this whole part.
Yeah, anyway, the theory to the story is hey, if you're a thief and you like to break into vehicles, you need to go to Vegas because the cops do absolutely nothing,
right,
man. It's
man,
a
that's your full
free
ticket
hand.
right there.
So-
Free and gold.
And don't walk out in the open and get a free beating in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Just saying.
There you go.
So, anyway, thanks a lot, Vegas PD.
Yeah. Fuck you.
So we got out of there real fast after that, but we had a great time and it was a great show and we had a blast meeting everybody and seeing everyone again, and good times for sure, for the most part in Vegas.
The pipe show was incredible.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
And Fremont Street was fucking dope.
let's go positive because I'm so angry now thinking about Las Vegas. I'm going positive. So in Las Vegas, we got to introduce the collaboration pipe between me and Tom Eltang, the El Dagner.
Dagner.
Yeah. And just a cool idea. And, you know,
Not only was it the unveiling,
we had a lot of thought into this.
not only was it not the unveiling, but Tom Eltang was there
Tom-
to sign.
Tom came to Vegas and, you know, he took his own kind of journey and came there and
Yeah, he was
and did
traveling
these
with
with
his
us.
buddies.
Yeah.
And P. Hello, P.
Yep. P.
Yeah, they had a great time. He
She's
went
a
all over the
sweetheart.
He was
country.
doing a walkabout like I was.
That's what I was just gonna say. He was doing all kinds of
But
traveling.
It was awesome. And like every time that I was at the table and somebody, if I saw him buying a pipe, because Caden, let's not, forget Caden.
The
Caden,
vaping piper.
the vaping piper, Caden Boulon, I mean, helped us out tremendously.
Yes, we love.
That
love
guy's
Employee,
always got a smile on his
he
face.
is our employee for life. Expect to see him at any pipe show that we're at because we will be paying for him to be there. He's so awesome.
I got his schedule for next year. By
If
the
you
way.
haven't met Caden, he is the youngest, smartest, most intelligent person you will meet in your life to this day.
and pipe smoking, and in other
Yeah.
areas as well.
Is he
of
doing
course,
the
but-
YouTube videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Vaping
does.
Piper.
Mm-hmm. Vaping Piper.
He's seen him.
He laughed at
Oh,
him.
I know him. He got me a pen.
All right, so when I saw, Caden selling pipes, and if I saw somebody buy an El Dagner, I'm like, well, let me take you to Tom, and we'll have Tom sign your bag for you. And Tom was just so amazing and had so much fun running around and meeting everybody. I mean,
And that's what it is about the pipe shows too. Is like just a lot of fun
just fun.
and meeting.
Yeah.
And
This-
having laughs. And
This show was just pure fun.
Yeah.
We
was a
had so many
good
laughs,
time.
so many memories. I mean, Jack's pub downstairs, can't tell you how many laughs I had down there, how many new people I met.
can't tell you how many hundreds I
You know?
spent in that bar.
And, and these guys watching,
Can't tell you how much money I won.
like Micah. I saw Micah sitting at the pub, just sitting there smoking a pipe. If I see somebody smoking a pipe, I am not going to walk by and go, and ignore somebody. I'm going to, hey, you're smoking a fucking pipe.
Yeah.
Let's talk, and I did that, and I met a lot of people like that because anytime I see somebody smoking a pipe, it's always encouraging and enthusiastic, and it's always maybe the addiction of trying to gain more knowledge too, because we're always learning.
Well, I think that every pipe smoker has a different story.
yeah, exactly.
Why they're smoking
and
a pipe.
that's what I love hearing, those kind of stories.
Remember that guy, the pipe smoker we saw in his truck when we were in Mavericks?
Yeah.
The old guy, and he was
Just a
World
random
War
guy
II
in a
vet
parking
Navy
lot.
guy. He was World War II Navy.
Oh, that was in Santa Cruz.
Not World War II. He was Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were in Mavericks.
Yeah, we were in Maverick.
Like when we went to that seafood chowder house.
Yeah, we just
and
walked
we're
out.
doing
This
that.
guy pulls up in an old truck, and he's just smoking a pipe. I'm like, "Hey, what's up, man? Come here."
Yeah, he
We
was
introduce
a vet.
ourselves, and we're like, "Hey,
He's a
we smoke
vet.
pipes too."
Yeah, in his mid to late 60s, and
Yeah.
he couldn't shut the fuck up.
He couldn't. God damn.
Once you got him on a roll, man, woo, we
We-
had to step back.
We talked to him for about an hour.
Yep, but all good.
It was worth it though. We made a new friend.
Can we move on?
Oh, I don't even know where we were. Vegas.
Okay, I do. So
Hold on.
after Vegas,
Hold on,
Hold
he
on.
said, hold on.
I gotta replenish my wine.
Here, go grab another bottle.
after Vegas, we had decided since we missed the LA Pipe Club, we were going to go back to LA and try to have that meeting. And I'd met a
Gets the
a
rest
man
of
in Vegas. His name was Steve Price, and
Stephen Laurie.
and to my
Take the
this
last
realm that I found out that Steve and Lori had invited us to come stay at their place, and believe it or not, we did it. And
Well, let's tell them the detail about that.
wonderful people.
Let's give them some detail.
Okay, give it to them.
Fuck
Give it to them,
We're
son.
gonna load this through the YouTube app, so it
Am I
can
gonna
be an
tell-
hour. Who gives a shit?
I'll tell you what
Let's give them the details.
Okay, so Steve comes up to our table in Vegas and introduced himself, and just a super awesome, welcoming, big-hearted guy, and wanted to take pictures. And he bought a pipe and hung out for a good 30 minutes or whatever, and we had a
Yeah,
good time. And and it's kind of busy at the shows, as you guys know.
But I remember Steve.
Yeah, and
I remember everybody.
so then we were leaving.
Mm-hmm.
We had our little incident there, and so we were delayed. And anyways, it was the first time for me to go and check the emails, which I hadn't checked in probably 2 or 3 weeks. And we got a nice little email from Steve saying that if we were in the LA area before or after Vegas, that he would be willing and loving to have us come and stay with him. So we hit him up.
Yeah, we were originally going to go stay with my friend Tyler in Long Beach.
He was in Hawaii.
Yeah.
He was out of town, so we were
And
just.
Steve's like, we were like, oh, God, that couldn't have been more perfect timing. I'm like, well, let's be honest. I said, babe, profile that motherfucker. Just be sure, we're pretty safe.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
we just don't
she
randomly
Facebooked
do
him,
that, but
And Steve, thanks for having Facebook.
Well, we just, it was just really awesome the way that things kind of turned out that way, and we
You know
go-
what? Shit happens.
And
Yeah.
we go on a gut feeling, if our
Yep.
gut feeling is the way that we travel.
then
That's how we roll.
Let's go about this. Then we drove to Steve's house.
No, we drove to Steve's house.
And then Elaine drove to Steve's
Oh,
house.
Hey,
So,
hey, now
think
I gotta
riding
say
scary
something
with
about
him?
this. They talk
Riding
about
scary
all
with
my
her,
driving
these
and
fucking
everything.
mountains.
This girl did well.
She did. She
She
did.
did well.
But goddamn, I was in the back seat in the apartment going like, oh my
That's only
God,
'cause you-
Jesus.
you
I was
felt-
about to text you.
you
Dad, I
felt
don't
the
feel
back-
like dying today.
You felt the back wheel spinning on the edge of the
I
cliff.
fucking did.
all right.
Oh my
So, again, the same thing with Paul. Paul, I think we've learned our lesson where if
We're lucky
A
to live
local-
through these fucking trips.
if a local gives us directions to their house, we should probably take them. So
Like Paul, we didn't listen.
we didn't
Like
listen.
Steve, we didn't listen.
So we went kind of the back way, and it brought us up this canyon. And it was the first time I've ever pulled a
Hairpin,
trailer.
10 mile an hour, no guardrail roads.
She did well.
Thank you.
No complaints.
I'm glad that you.
22 feet of distance of wheels
It
I
was-
cur-
in these
I-
corners.
Yeah, it was
I'm
pretty
like,
fucking scary.
looking
She
out
did-
the
she
window.
did well.
Fuck! All I could feel was the trailer going down the mountain and
The
pulling
best-
us down backwards.
The best
like
part
this.
was when we're going around this curve and I see these beautiful LA lights just twinkling in
I'm
the
like,
distance.
don't look at the lights, focus on the road.
And then I go, I'm scared. And Jason goes, I'm scared. And Jay goes, hug the inside. I'm like, I am hugging the inside. Great
Yeah.
experience. But we made it. We made it to Stephen
Yeah.
Lori's, and
This
they took care of us.
Oh,
my
man,
God.
we got to Stephen Lorry's and we're like,
Oh
crap.
my God.
One
it
of the
was
best times I've had
Oh,
going
there was-
back to LA. I can't thank you enough, Steve and Lori.
Yeah, you
Steve
guys-
is so awesome. He gave me a whole bunch of clippings of cichlids.
We have them in
Succulents.
water right now.
Succulents.
Succulents.
And
We're going to get soil tomorrow to
We
plant
need
them.
to. 'cause
well,
they're starting to look
I
a
went
little-
and looked. We need to go to a nursery.
Yeah,
Okay.
because this is Florida. We don't have succulent soil here.
They at Lowe's, all they got's what's bagged, and they got. I saw one for cactus, but
That wasn't
it also said fruit
That's
trees. on
not the real
Okay,
soil.
we'll go to a nursery, Stephen
Yeah.
Lloyd, for those
Yeah.
succulents, and they're holding on
And we'll send you pictures of them planted.
for sure. And they showed us. They showed us around
Oh,
Los Angeles.
Oh, man.
They showed us. They took us up on a
the
like an historical like we could have paid
Everything.
for this tour. It was so amazing.
the historical, knowledgeable tour that Steve gave us and the scenic routes that he took us.
It was awesome.
We could have never paid
Awesome.
somebody to take us on that. I mean,
We
as
went
a-
to Paramount.
It was amazing.
Ranch.
Paramount
Ranch.
Ranch.
That
and
was
saw
cool.
old Western Town. And
Yeah,
Yep.
we're over like what did he say? Over hundreds of videos or movies from back in the day.
The
The old
Westerns.
Western Cowboys.
Yep.
They were all filmed there at one time.
What
Yeah.
what was the name of that biker bar we went to?
Oh, the one on the curb.
Yeah.
The one on the
Oh,
sharp
the one where you were
on the
trying to
snake
get him
run.
to do wheelies.
Yep.
It's a snake
Ah,
run.
fuck. It was
Was it-
called The Rocks.
The
The
Rock.
Rocks. The
Awesome.
Rock.
Awesome place.
That place was awesome.
I
yeah.
got a bunch of stickers from
Not enough Harleys there, but it was a nice place.
Or rocks, or collect your rocks, something like that.
You guys would know it out in California. Or if
But
you
he
Steve
took-
looked
said
it
that
up.
Jay
It's-
Leno goes there on the weekends.
He goes there every Sunday.
But
Yeah.
Steve and Lori live in Bell Canyon, and Bell Canyon is just outside of Calabash.
No,
Calabasas, home of the
Calabasas.
Kardashians.
Yeah.
well, Bell Canyon is part of Calabasas.
Don't get me started on that.
And
It's awesome.
it's
It is
awesome.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Cell phone service was really blows, but other than that, it's good.
But the
Robert
was nice.
Mondavi.
The
It's nice to
atmosphere.
get away.
The original Robert Mondavi vineyard was there.
Steve's
The
backyard was
architect
just
that did
beautiful
Robert
with
Mondavi
the
also did the architect for the
cichlids?
clubhouse.
Is that what we call them?
Succulents.
Succulents. I don't want to call them cichlids.
I don't know.
Hold on, I'll show you.
But anyway,
Yeah.
no, I believe you. Sit down.
No, she's gonna show him some of the plants.
Oh.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Oh, they are.
A lot of
beautiful.
the
And
the
they made
pictures
it
of the
just
El
fine.
Dagner that I took were in some of Steve's plant. Well, they were in all of Steve's plants in his yard.
I think they're just as green as they were when you gave them to us, Steve.
They are.
They are, they're
really
healthy.
wilty, though.
But they don't need water.
Check out my jugs. Uh-oh.
They're nice.
They need to be planted, though, and we're working on it.
In
Yeah.
my mouth.
We're doing
We'll
it.
go to a nursery tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, today we're finally almost caught up. Almost. We're 90% caught up now. It took almost 7 days straight.
All right, we're in
Okay, yeah.
Steve and Lori's. Go ahead with that.
Well, let's just think about things that we did at Steve and Laurie's. Well, one thing that was awesome was their cooking for us, cooking
Oh.
us meals, and then sitting out outside in the fireplace, smoking pipes, and just
They
talking.
were just too pleasing. I mean,
you know,
they didn't have to
learning
do anything.
each other's past,
They
and
didn't have to do anything.
no, it was
No.
just so those moments of just relaxing, kicking back. We had wine, we had pipes, we had tobacco, and just great conversation.
I told them I wanted to take them out to dinner, so they took us to the Malibu.
It was,
Sea-
no, it
No,
was
it's
called the
pheasant.
peasant run, or
There I go again, the
the
peasant.
lonely peasant.
It was in Malibu. It said Malibu seafood on the
Well,
sign.
that was for lunch.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I skipped you then. Sorry, I was thinking about that dinner. Yeah. No, that was called.
Cheers.
What the fuck was that called?
That was
was
called Malibu seafood.
Yeah, Malibu seafood.
Yeah, that's where I had that
And
clam chowder.
The food was really good.
Mm-hmm.
It was very
That
good.
food was
Then
really
we got
good.
to see where Cher lives.
Gotta pee.
And I didn't know it at the time, but I know it now that I know where.
Anthony Kiedis of the Red Hot Chili Peppers
No,
lives.
the guy you were looking for all the time.
Oh, Caitlin.
Caitlin. That's where I do know. I don't know which one he lives in, but I know where he lives.
We
in.
were looking for Caitlin Jenner.
Jason wanted so much to go up and knock on
I
the
just
door
want to knock on the
and
door.
say, "I know you was smoking a pipe
he used to
while
smoke
you
a
were
pipe
a man.
in '77.
Now that you're a woman, do you still enjoy the pipe?" And it's a legitimate fucking question.
Really, I just wanted to. I wanted to give him a pipe and say, "Here, Caitlin, you should try this now that you're in a different era of your life. You can go back in time where you thought you became this person, like you said in that interview. Smoke
Hey.
this, and I'll take a picture of you."
Anyway, Steve was a little nervous about giving Jason Caitlin's address, and
They were in the neighborhood.
I do not blame Steve one bit.
Ah,
If you ever see him with a microphone in his hand, you'll know exactly what I'm saying.
that's why they wouldn't give me one in Nashville.
You know,
All right, well, I would have went up to the
I don't
door
know
and
who
knocked on the
refilled
door
me,
too.
but thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, motherfuckers.
All right, halftime. That wine is good. All right.
Anyway, Steve, he
I was looking for Kim's butt too.
I can't
Needed a
remember.
picture of that.
I
Just
can't
a
remember
picture.
the days.
I wanted to
But
put a pipe on it.
anyways, Steve and Lori took us out,
I
and
gotta get an Instagram photo, Kim.
they took us to Malibu, and we went.
Oh, we went all over Malibu.
We went to
Not Big Sur, but the movie
Mount Doom.
Mount Doom, where they filmed.
The guy that goes in the cave and dies.
Is that where they were photoing the
Rocky?
MASH helicopters?
Well, there was that. We did go there too.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of.
I saw the hills
like
that-
the Riding Giants movie.
The helicopters
Oh,
are coming
Mavericks.
across.
Mavericks.
No.
that was in Santa Cruz.
That was in Santa Cruz.
I can't get the beaches right.
They took us to the beach.
Sorry,
lo-
Dad. I'm fucking this
We
all up.
we love California.
Yeah, we do.
it was awesome.
Anyway,
Jay.
Doom Beach, yes.
Doom,
We sat at
Mount
that
Doom.
Mount Doom. We sat at the beach, smoked. We were whale watching,
Girls
but
tripping.
really watching dolphins. What up, pretty girl?
dolphins. Those were seals down there on
That's
the rocks.
right.
Well, they were the
Seymour.
ones shitting all over the place,
Actually-
baking the shit in the sun and sticking the whole fucking place.
We're
Hold on,
walking
there was-
up there, and Elaine goes, "Do you smell urine?"
That's right, I did.
And I
There
said,
must be a lot of bums out here.
I said, yeah, I do.
Come to find out,
And
it's
we-
sea urine.
we looked over
I mean,
the-
seal urine.
Yeah, we looked over the bank, and way down there on the rocks, there's all these seals.
And just shitting everywhere.
But then we did see a pod of dolphins way out in
Dolphins,
the
yeah.
distance. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We thought we saw a whale, but I don't think we did.
Let's see.
I think it was a ripple in the sunlight.
Now at the restaurant, I think there was a little reef out there that was coming visible with the tide coming in and
Yeah.
out.
Oh,
I don't think that was a varmint or a snake or anything
I
like
don't know
that.
what that. I think that was seaweed.
Somebody was
I
saying
think you
it's,
guys
were
tripping.
it's a sea snake. Well, a sea snake is tropical and lives in the waters of Vietnam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
not
not going
here,
to be out in the
dumbass.
break of
No.
California.
No, and they're scary and they're deadly. So anyway,
I got nothing but ash going on.
I just
How long
really-
is this video? Holy fuck. Hour. All right, hold on.
Who
There's
cares?
something that happened there at the Mount Doom where we were sitting. They had this, I don't know, fence-like bench, and with the cables, kind of like when we were in Denmark. This bridge that they have there, everybody hangs their locks on for like memories. Well, I took a pipe cleaner and 2 skull beads that I had in my pipe bag and wove them through the cable as a memory of us being there.
Yes.
how long do you
Did
think
you guys
that'll
even-
last?
Some little fucker's gonna steal those skulls. They
Well,
were pretty
gone.
cool fucking
They're gone,
It
skulls.
was
motherfucker.
skull. It was,
Yeah, they
But
were
anyways,
cool. They were
it was-
made out of bone, hand carved.
if we left it up there, maybe it'll be there next year. I don't know.
We'll
The point
see.
is that it was a memorable thing.
Yeah, I did that just to
Have fun.
live in the moment. You know what?
You need an ashtray?
No, I need another bowl because I'm out of pipe tobacco.
Want some
Okay.
coal?
Hold on, intermission. Hell no.
What do you mean intermission?
All right, hold on. Let me get the ashtray real quick. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just gonna pack another
Okay,
bowl.
so anyway, I guess there's so much more memories at Steve and Lori's, but I do want to thank both of you from the bottom of my heart. It was
Absolutely. Me too.
Yeah,
you guys were just wonderful taking in
super memorable time there.
hope
three
we
complete
didn't-
strangers. I hope that
I hope we didn't leave too much cleanup for your
No.
maid.
no.
We didn't.
Um,
I went through there
And
and
I-
fucking swept everything. I was like, we
Jason's
don't leave.
got a
We
lot of
don't
hair.
leave. Wherever we go, and anybody in the future, whenever we stay with you, we don't leave a fucking mess. You can't tell that we were there after we left. I go through and
course
clean
not.
everything.
well,
And I do
anyway,
too.
anyway,
Yeah,
I
you
know.
do too, yeah.
I know that
We
you're,
sweep and double sweep.
I know that you kids were coming for Thanksgiving, and I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
They did because Steve sent me a picture.
Okay, good. And so, after Steve and Lori's, we decided to come home. And we're driving down the 15.
Pick that up here good with
Was
my
it 15 or
wine.
the 5?
15. Yeah.
We were coming down the 15. That's how they call them,
Shit,
freeways.
that's a new one.
The-
Where's my
Anyway.
other 10?
15.
The
Mother.
15. Anyway, we were coming down the 15, and
Mother.
some truck in front of us. I wish you'd find whatever the hell you're looking
Fuck,
for.
where's my damn open tin and a bat with a hat?
I have no idea.
All
Maybe
right,
it's
hold
in
on.
that huge box of tobacco.
All right, hold on. I gotta grab it. I gotta get up. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I forgot where the hell I was.
We're driving down the 15.
Oh, well, I forgot about us going to. One day Steve had to work, and Lori had prior appointments, couldn't go with us.
oh shit!
And we
you're
took
right.
off and went down to Venice, our old stomping grounds,
Oh yeah, Venice was awesome that day.
and we went to Santa Monica. Coming out of Santa Monica was a little rough because we were going all the way up to Malibu, and
Well, damn.
there was a car that had lost a wheel or something, and we were in traffic forever coming out of Santa Monica. Remember that? That's Elmer's cousin.
Homer.
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 Homer. You know what? I woke up the other morning and I hear this fucking voice in my closet, and I hear it going, "Mayday, Mayday, Quicksilver, Quicksilver." And I'm
Quicksilver.
going,
Quicksilver.
what the hell am I hearing? And I just went back to sleep. Woke up again, and when I woke up, it's doing it again. And this time I stayed up,
I hear.
and it's going off. And I
says,
tell Jason,
Jason,
I got voices in my closet.
Come in
man."
here and listen to
He
this.
did the same thing to me. He goes, Elaine, come in here and look. What? Do you hear this thing?
So anyway,
Mayday.
I
Mayday.
wound up getting one of the dining room chairs and going in there and taking. It was coming out of this box, and I turned the box over on the side and pulled this thing out. And of all things, it was Homer.
She's getting him. I put his ass outside. Scare the burglars
Now
away.
Homer's been in that plastic bin up there in that closet for at least 7 years, right?
Yep. So
Homer shouldn't have been working at all.
There's no way those batteries would have lasted.
Anyway,
There's like 2 double A's in
How
there.
do you start it again?
Homer was going off, and
Mom gave me that for like Christmas or something.
Oh, really?
We ain't gonna work now
Here,
because
look.
he's not in the closet.
There's the Homer that was in some kind
For
of bin.
over 6 years.
so then I find out that
There it is.
So that's going off while Dad's trying to sleep.
Sound like
Yeah.
Mayday, Mayday.
that the guy that did the voice for Homer had just recently died within the last couple of days. Anyway, I don't know about y'all. I thought it was fucking weird.
He's haunting you.
Some possessed shit.
And I never watched fucking
All right.
Simpsons when I was younger.
Where are we at?
Okay, so
We were at Stephen Laurie's.
we're leaving Stephen Laurie's and we're going down the freeway, and this truck drops
Oh,
an
the
aluminum
ladder.
ladder, and the fucking thing just
Fuck.
disintegrates
I
across
wish
the
I
highway.
was filming at that time.
That was
There
Oh
was
my
cars
God.
going off, but they couldn't go too far off the side because there's concrete barriers, and they're wanting to come in front of me, and I'm just buzzing through there.
90 mile an hour with a trailer.
I ain't fucking stopping.
I'm like,
We'll-
oh fuck.
We'll hit anything in our path, and we didn't hit anything, and we went right on through it.
God, it wasn't that ladder. That thing, it was probably at least a 14-foot aluminum ladder, and it just flew out the back of this guy's roof. He forgot to strap it down or something, and it just exploded. Next thing you know, that like Mini Cooper hits it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There was like 3 or 4 cars pulled over that had also hit the shrapnel, but nobody was hurt. So just probably car damage.
I
Just
saw
a
a
car.
semi turned over coming
You
to
did?
New Mexico.
What,
Yeah,
they go off one of those curves?
there wasn't no curve. It was just side of the road, and he was laying on the side.
Well, dumb.
Yeah,
That was dumb.
I think that was in Arkansas.
How the fuck do you flip a trailer on a flat road?
Soft shoulder.
Man, he must have been sleeping.
Anyway, we leave Stephen Laurie's and we're heading back toward home, and we decide to stop at Rick Black's again.
Hold on, you're forgetting so much. I'm glad I'm sitting here. We left Stephen
These-
Laurie's, but
these
hold
two-
on. While we were there, we went and made up the Los Angeles Pipe Club that we had to bail out on because of the trailer issues.
Oh,
my
yeah, that's
goodness.
true.
There's
What?
so much
Look
stuff.
at your shirt.
I'm a proud member of the Los Angeles Pipe Club,
But,
brothers in arms,
There
and
you
sisters.
go. And sisters.
and especially sisters.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, there is no minority.
Love you.
No, but
Valley
we,
Girls.
we had the Los Angeles Pipe Club meet up, and we made it up. We did it on a Sunday, and well, before that, we went to lunch at P.F. Chang's.
Yep, we went to lunch.
And Neil and Juan and
Mhm.
A-Bird met up with us, and
Mhm.
we had a fucking awesome lunch. Then we went to the Pipe Club, and just everybody showed up, and
we had a great time there.
Aaron Eckhart showed up for the Pipe Club.
That's right.
He even got a Dagner Pipes coffee mug for showing up.
Sure
Good
did.
on you, buddy.
We had fun. We had we were drinking wine and
Oh yeah,
Just-
David. David went and got us a couple bottles of wine.
yep.
Yep.
Couple bottles. We got a case. We got
Yeah.
a case of wine. There was
TobaccoDays.com, David.
beers.
Awesome dude.
there was
Well,
beers.
Dean brought
Dean
beers.
brought us like a cooler full of like high percentage beer, and I'd never drink beer like that. And I had 2 beers, and I was nice. Maybe it was after the 4 margaritas that I drank at PF Chang's, but who's counting?
Yeah, I think I had a couple there too.
Maybe, you think?
Oh,
I remember it
most
was
likely.
windy as shit. I was like, where the fuck's my beard going?
Oh,
God,
yeah, it
it's
was-
windy.
It was cool. We had a
My
great
mustache was in my eyes.
We had a great time. We closed that place down at the Pipe Meetup.
We got, yeah. Oh,
we
yeah.
did. We were there for at least 5 hours.
Okay,
but-
they
Yeah.
were way down here, but that's cool.
Well, hold on. After the pipe meetup, we went over to the Tipsy Cow.
Mhm.
We had dinner. That was good. That was a good memory.
Mhm.
All right, you ready to get out of fucking California
Well,
and go to
that's-
New Mexico?
Yeah, we went back to Stephen Laurie's, and then the next day we were out. So then we started
Yeah.
our journey back towards the East Coast.
Let me tell you, anybody in the Los Angeles area, if you don't know about Los Angeles Pipe Club, everybody that goes to it, make it a point. At least make one of their meets, because you may meet somebody that lives next door to you.
There's not really that many pipe
know?
shops out there.
Neil and Juan are tight because of that pipe meetup, and super awesome
Everyone
dudes.
was awesome
Yeah,
towards each other. It
Cynthia,
was-
Susan,
They were being excellent to each other.
yeah,
Like Bill and Ted.
excellent. But it's like, I wish we had a pipe meetup like that once a month here. My bad for not doing one, but there's nobody else around here
Well,
that
we're
I
working
know of.
on
I mean,
it. We're
maybe a
working
couple
on it.
people, but
We're working
uh,
on it.
yeah.
It takes time, but they've got a great community over there, and Los Angeles has a larger demographic,
Yeah, there's a
population.
there's a good amount of people in a 30-minute drive. Here, there's a
Exactly.
good amount of people in a 3-hour drive. So,
Mhm.
you know what? December 12th.
That's just how it is.
I can just say this now. December 12th, we're gonna do a
Wild Hogs
Winter Pipe meetup
That's right.
Where?
Wild Hogs.
at Tyler's house, Swamp Piper 84.
Well, at least it'll be cooler than it was last time.
It will be cool. We're gonna have a bonfire. We're gonna meet up. We're gonna chill. We're gonna eat.
Look out for the Gators.
Yep.
Yep. Wild Hogs Winter
Wild
Pipe
Hogs.
Meetup.
Yep. And
Gator
John,
stomping time.
John Keller's coming.
Oh,
PSA entertainment all night long. Promise
love
you
John.
that, because I'm gonna get on with them. Public service announcement: why you don't feed gators tobacco?
Because they go around
because they
in
might
circles.
smoke it.
Because they'll smoke it all.
Uh,
But yeah, we're gonna do a meetup here.
we'll talk about that more later.
Okay,
We're just
so we went back
Oh, yeah.
to Rick Black's house,
no, we,
and
This is like the worst ADD fucking YouTube video we've ever done.
I beat my horn as I was going by Chris's house, and one about 20 seconds later, he was at the Rick's house too, and Rick's ex-wife was there,
Shelly.
Shelly and his son Chris
and we
had some fucking laughs.
got drunk,
We got drunk.
and we had a good time.
We did. Chris got even
did.
drunker.
Well, yeah,
Definitely.
Chris got carried away this time, but if we could have just kept the liquor away from him, we would have been okay. But
Chris, I know it was fun. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good memories.
God bless your soul,
yeah,
man.
Rick, thank you so much for the hospitality.
It was awesome.
Rick fed us.
He is the Morta King. If you want a Morta pipe,
Yeah,
you need to go to Rick Black.
Rick makes a sick morta.
He's the Morta King.
Yep. And we had a good time that night. Hot as hell in the middle room.
Woo!
Yeah, he had a
pellet
pe-
stove
Not so
heater.
hot.
He had
Yeah,
a pellet
room.
stove, and they were feeding it like it was a fucking dog.
They were.
It was hot.
It was hot.
Yeah.
Chris is so funny. I heard him go outside. Next thing I know, he's rolling down the hillbilly stairs, and I called the hillbilly stairs because one of the runners was teeter tottering, So
Ah.
they decided to do a redneck fix and put a couple rocks in there. Well, you got to give it to him. It worked damn good for a while.
Well,
But Chris, he went out that door and he stepped on it, and he went.
Tumble. Hey, eat a little bit of that mountain, Chris.
I didn't see it, but I heard it.
I heard it too. I was scared.
Anyway,
Good
we had an
times.
awesome time.
Yeah.
Rick again
Yes,
with his
Rick.
hospitality.
Thank you so much for
Thank you,
having
Rick,
us.
for
Rick,
having
thank you
us.
for that pipe too. Rick gifted me this beautiful Zulu Costello, very rare pipe. And
Rick's just his heart is so generous. I
It
mean,
might be
he
in
is-
this box.
Rick
Hold
will
on.
give you the shirt off his
He
back.
will. He will.
Literally. He's a hell of a guy.
what I do? Oh, the Zulu's in my my Pipador.
Rick
I'm
Black.
not getting up for that.
Rick Black is my brother in arms.
Yeah. Thank you again, Rick. It was a
We had a great time.
great time. So then when we left Rick's,
We're going to do it again.
Where we
You
land
just
after
want to
that?
hurry right up, don't you?
These two are. Do you see this? This one and this one, and going back and forth. Well, wait.
Hey,
Who cares?
we're at an hour
In
and
13 minutes.
13 minutes.
Well, I hope somebody's turned us off by now.
I doubt it.
all right. Well,
Okay, well, just for
we're
the
almost home.
just for the sake of anybody that is still hanging on, our next stop was we stopped at Legion's. Thought I was
Oh.
going to fuck that up, didn't you?
no, because
We stopped at Legion's in
didn't.
Arizona just to say hi. Hey,
Phoenix.
man.
Yeah, we were trying to make it to.
We booked it. We were
To
trying to
Tucson.
go to Tucson to see.
That was our goal. We were gonna
to
make it to
see-
Tucson.
Stephen Laurie's son,
Well,
but we didn't make it that far.
We just
we
didn't.
got to
We were-
Phoenix and we were done skis. We
Yeah,
were
we were worn
tired.
out.
It was dark. We didn't understand the roads.
so like 30 miles before we get to Phoenix, I hit Lejeune up, and I'm like, dude, we're gonna be
Where
staying
are
in.
you?
We're gonna be staying in Phoenix tonight. Where the fuck are you? We're coming to your house. We're
We-
giving hugs, dude.
We were in the hood.
The fucking exit we get off.
Yeah, it
Legion's
was.
house is literally 4 blocks down the street, and it couldn't have worked out perfect. We swung in, we got gas, went to Legion's house, met his wife, his awesome kids, super energy.
Oh, energy.
Yeah, they're
What
gonna
a
be
bunch
great.
Bunch of boys those were.
Two good skaters coming soon.
All
and
right.
and
Oh, yeah,
Legion,
I
I gotta
see
take a
that.
picture of this new guy I've been skating with at home. He is like the younger version of you. He looks just like you. I'm gonna snap a photo of him tomorrow when I go to the skate park and send it to you. It's your brother. Maybe you're related. Hell, I don't know.
Nah, Legion, he's not replacing you.
No, but
I'm saying that. and
we got to hang out there for about an hour and shoot the shit, and it was just a really good time. Really
yeah,
memorable for
really
us.
nice to stop in and see you,
You
guys. and your
don't
wife
go to
was
Phoenix
amazing.
and not see pipe. It ain't easy.
That's right.
It just doesn't happen. Not with the history that we have.
And then we left there.
Well, hold on. Me and Lane went and got drunk that night.
I was hoping to leave that out, but okay.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll give you details.
Oh.
Yeah, we went and got a hotel at the Holiday Inn. We backed the trailer up so nobody could break into it. And
We
we
had a-
fucking Dad went to bed and
No, he didn't go to bed. Well, he laid down.
he laid down.
But
They
we
might
thought,
they might have got a couple guns from me, but they didn't get all my guns from me. I
that's
was
right.
ready.
Yeah.
And we went to the local cabana,
It was
tequila
like
cabana, whatever it
Something-
was.
Yeah, whatever it was. But
And man, did we
got some top shelf margaritas and
Woo!
we were good. We put a little bit of that in our YouTube video. You were like yelling at me not to yell at that guy because he had pulled his hair back in a ponytail so tight for so many years. He was pulling fucking hair right off his head.
Yeah. It was like.
But I was filming him.
What a dickwad.
That's what I said. And I'm filming the guy in the fucking restaurant. Lane's like, don't film him.
No, Jason was talking loud while he was filming him.
Whoops. It wasn't me. It was a tequila.
It was the tequila, but
Cheers to that. No, I'm sure the guy was nice and all, but you know, at that
we
time,
weren't making fun of him. We were just
in a
making
nice
fun
way.
of.
In a nice way.
If you can put up with us while
Situation.
we're drunk, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. But it was entertaining.
Okay, and from there we was into Texas forever. Texas.
Fucking
Texas.
El Paso traffic.
Oh, El Paso,
Hold
American
on.
Pickers.
American Pickers. El Paso 1. Yeah, hold on. I'll tell you.
Jason started this little thing he's about to tell you in Santa Monica, and it has gone the whole trip.
Yeah,
All right,
the whole
so-
way home.
So anytime we're in traffic, I mean, dead balls traffic for 2 or
Challenge
3
you guys
hours.
to try the same thing. I bet you'll find them.
I go on a hunt for the greatest American picker, where I can find them on this trip. So Santa Monica, we had a couple of good candidates, but goddamn, we got to Texas. They took the goal. I mean, the champions of American pickers.
Well, it's dry there.
They weren't just picking; they were eating.
And I only got a
That's
couple
right.
on video, but some of the ones that I just wasn't quick enough to get on camera, I mean, knuckles deep in the fucking brain, pulling out this fucking
Ew.
Texan slug and
Oh.
eating it before looking at it.
Ew.
I'm like, no, I missed it.
A Texas slug.
You just
A
called
Texas slug.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Yes, especially their boogers. I mean, and I'm pretty fucking blind, and I could see the boogers on the fingers. So what I learned on this trip was there's two kind of American pickers. You've got the one picker that goes straight knuckle to mouth, or they go knuckle. Let me investigate. Yeah, this one's good enough to eat. And then fucking eat this shit in traffic, and they don't even know it.
It's
So
true,
I'm
it
trying to
happened.
capture these moments to do a YouTube video and show people that, listen, when you're in traffic, you should get out of your bubble because people are watching. Don't eat your boogers in traffic, okay?
Or ever.
I almost
Don't
fucking
eat 'em
puked.
ever.
There was a
I'm-
couple of them.
I'm driving down the road. Jason's got this phone sitting up in the camera mode, ready to hit the go button or the take button, and he's just sitting there waiting.
Oh,
It was like,
man.
and he did this all the way home.
I did. I mean,
Yeah.
in the moments that I didn't do it, I missed so much. Like that night we were driving, we saw 50 deer within 15 miles
Yeah.
in Arizona.
Well,
or
that was hard to see.
was that Arizona?
That was in Texas.
Texas.
Mhm.
And we were like, all right, that's a sign. Let's pull the fuck over and get a room.
Yeah.
And we
It was
stopped
way
in
too many
Ozona.
Ozona.
We pulled over, got a room at Best Western, got a night's sleep, and then got back on the road. But God, if I would have filmed all those deers, I mean, these dumbasses were on the fucking road, like ready to just hit your car.
Like deer are.
And damn, it just
So
brings
in-
back another like memory from what happened this past weekend. That I just don't
Anyway,
wanna
we
talk about.
just
No.
we
Yeah.
rolled into Houston, and
Sorry,
we
my
stopped
brother.
at Gentleman Jim's
Jim.
and-
Jim.
and
Oh,
Melinda
Melinda and Jim. Oh, and their kids.
and their kids.
Shelby and Jacob. Jim, you're gonna raise two great kids. Shelby, just a sweetheart,
Beautiful.
just
and
beautiful, and
she's got good street smarts, and she's
Yeah.
got a good solid
she's got a good
backbone.
fucking arrow shot too.
Yeah.
So you better
She's-
watch it. She'll shoot your dick off. But Jacob, fucking rattlesnake in a can, ready to get out. That dude. If I could have spent the whole day with him, we would have had so much fun.
He'd
Yeah.
have taught you so much.
I would have taught him so much. Just a great kid.
Yeah, thank you, gentlemen, Jim and Linda and your family
and
for
shit.
having us.
Yes, we had a wonderful
Well,
Well, what
time.
about the
Wonderful.
dinner we got to have before
I know.
that?
Well, I
Yeah.
wasn't done.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
So anyway, we
I'm
went
just
to
saying
dinner
thank
that
you.
night, and of all
All right.
things,
Bless you.
Big Jake and
Oh, it
Miss
smells
Skeeter were
Okay.
there.
Yeah, Big Jake
And,
and Miss Skeeter and Mark and Jess showed up for dinner, and
Oh, yeah.
we just had a great time. Great time.
Bunch
Great
of
time with
food,
Jim and his
barbecue.
wife and the kids.
Yep.
And then afterwards, we went back to Jim's and
We partied.
we partied again. Miss Skeeter and Big Jake came over there.
Miss Skeeter got to break in and smoke her inaugural smoke of her Dagner Pipes Bulldog pipe.
Birthday pipe.
Her birthday pipe.
Yep.
Just one of the sweetest, most humble women out there,
And she's an Indian.
yeah, just great piece of glowing heart to the YouTube pipe community.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
she's amazing for
Yeah.
sure.
I shouldn't
Yeah.
have said that. I should have said Native American.
Oh, feather.
Yahoo!
But we had a great time.
We had a
man.
great time.
Miss
Yeah.
Skeeter and I were drinking out margaritas. Gentleman Jim,
Margaritas.
I owe you
Me and
a
Jim were
bottle
drinking
of tequila.
some. We were drinking some stouts.
Yep, having some stouts. I mean, there was
Smoking some Peter Stokkebys,
Yeah.
and yeah, we just
That's
had
a good
really great
time.
conversation, just great
relaxing,
time.
comfortable.
I wish we could have spent another day there.
Yeah, we really needed to, but unfortunately, we just couldn't.
We were on
And
that.
unfortunately, it was raining the next morning.
Oh, unfortunately for me, riding passenger.
Oh, and the GPS didn't tell us that the
Oh,
interstate that
shit.
was being worked on was closed.
What was
so
the name of
they
that
kept on-
road?
It was a toll road.
No, that main road by Jim's house.
Oh, the wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Oh.
Oh,
The shizzle my
The
nizzle.
roads into
Shizzle my
Jim's
nizzle.
house
Yeah,
were
shizzle my
horrible.
fizzle.
Nizzle,
Fizzle. It was a
whizzle.
fizzle dizzle
Oh, it was a
road.
fizzle
It's a
dizzle road.
fucking road.
Was called
Jesus.
Fizzle Dizzle.
And all those roads sucked.
Yeah, they did suck. We finally did get out of Houston and got on our way to New Orleans, but it was raining like a fucking monsoon. This guy's doing 90 with a trailer. And Texas is basically like Florida. We get black ice, they get black ice. All the oil residue and the humidity, it bakes on the road. When it rains, that shit is slick. And you just drift. Not him. Whoa! I'm honestly, I never felt the truck or the trailer hydroplane one bit.
Oh.
I mean, I was scared for my life, but I mean, you did awesome. Mario Andretti, he'd be jealous.
Well, it wasn't anything.
McNary would have been impressed.
He would have had a blast there in the front seat.
Me, I would have toned it down a notch.
I would have liked to have had McNary in the front seat.
You would have made him shit his pants. He would have had to wear Depends.
Well, I don't know.
Thank you, babe.
No,
Welcome.
that's not fair because McNary is a good driver no matter what.
All right, so
I'm sticking to you, Jason.
from there we went to New Orleans and we spent a day and a half with one of my best friends from growing up here in New Orleans,
Jonas and
Jonas and
Lylan.
and Elise and Jocelyn,
Elise.
his daughters. We just
Elise is getting so big.
spent
and so pretty. She's going to be the sweetheart of New Orleans.
spent a just good amount of time there, reminiscing, and me and Jonas went to the skate park.
You know,
and,
we have a past with these Cajuns. Jonas and his brothers all grew up right with us.
Want a butter rum nip?
And I always had them over at the house, and they were always family, and we always got along with the kids' mom and dad, and we just have a relationship with them. And Jonas kind of fled the pack and went back to New Orleans, and we go there and stay, and he takes us around and shows us all the different areas of what has happened. He lives right off of Lake Pontchartrain, but Jonas is a hell of a guy.
We had an
Yeah,
amazing
we had
He's
an
time.
doing
amazing
real
time
well
there.
for himself.
Yep. And
I actually have Jonas's CrossFit.
you
gym
sure
on.
do. He owns a couple CrossFit gyms in New Orleans, and super positive on that. And by him coming and visiting me, like we grew up skateboarding together every day of our lives until we were like 20 and or 19, and he went back to New Orleans, and I did my thing, and
It's really awesome.
You
You,
know,
guys keep in contact.
20
that
years
way.
later, almost 20 years later, he's skateboarding because I'm skateboarding, and I got him back into it, and we're both having fun with it. It keeps us healthy, it keeps us young, and it's just something that, a bond that we have that's stronger than,
This Thanksgiving we ate at his
Anything.
dad's house, which is pretty much a tradition for Jason and I.
Jonas
Yeah.
is at
We-
Dad's house.
We always go to his dad's house.
Dave and Adam and Jen and Rita and Miss Chris.
But Jonas and Lylan and his family in New Orleans put us up in a good spot, and
Nicole and her new baby,
we
Chuck.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's our friends from home that we've grown up with all these years, and Jonas was part of that, and stopping at his house in New Orleans was a must. It was a must for us.
He took us down to the French Quarters.
Oh yeah, the French Quarter.
We always have a lot of fun there. I'll tell you
French
what, when we go to New Orleans, we eat good New Orleans food.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
We see everything that needs to be seen.
Yeah, we had a good time.
We have a great time in New Orleans.
Next time we're there, we're maybe gonna be there for Mardi Gras. We're gonna try and be there for a week, and
I think we're really planning on going to Mardi Gras this year.
hopefully we can meet up with Nate and Rachel and everybody in the New Orleans area and just hang out. We'll be there for a week.
Again, all in the plans.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We're working on it. We're seeing what's happening.
Yeah, we're looking at it.
Yeah. So
Rock
from
and
there,
roll.
we bolted it straight home.
Straight on.
Straight home
In the rain.
In the rain, and
With the semis.
we made it home Monday
Oh,
night.
that's right.
Monday night at 10 p.m. We rolled in the driveway, and we came in the house, and it felt amazing to be home.
I never saw so many semis till I hit the Florida line.
3 rows deep, semis all
That's
the
the
way.
truth.
That's all I saw was semis and
That was the most.
raining like hell.
It was the most aggressive driving from everybody on the road.
Yep,
Was
Florida.
Florida once we hit 75.
So don't complain about my driving.
But we made it home.
You don't drive.
Yeah. All right.
So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's our trip.
Oh, so here, I was telling him, we got home Monday night at 10. We got to bed about 1 after, spending time with the dogs and lightly unpacking. We went to bed at 1, and we were up at 8. And we went full throttle Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. till right now. And this is the first break that we've gotten in a week.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
But
just
it
what
was
it is.
worth us staying an extra week out there and visiting everybody and sharing these experiences. I mean, totally worth the hard work that we put in.
And all the people that we met and were
Yeah.
able to hang out with and have a
Mhm.
great time, and just your hospitality along the trip was just,
Yeah.
I mean, can't thank you all enough for.
In case you're wondering, I'm planning on going up to Maine and working my way on down.
We're doing that. We're taking you on an East Coast pipe tour. It's
And
a long,
yeah,
it's a
well,
long video. We covered that.
I'll try my best to get through Ohio. I've had several people in
All right.
Ohio.
We'll get you through there. All right. So other than that,
We'll
this is.
wrap it up. It's been an hour.
Yeah,
and
we
30
need to end
minutes.
this. This is why, we're doing our customer appreciation sale this weekend. Is
We
it,
appreciate
it's been a
everybody.
year and these experiences, the times, even if we weren't doing this, we'd be doing it. And
If you guys made it to the end of this video, you are amazing.
congratulations.
We'll see you next time.
We will see you next time in probably a couple days. We got 2 box openings to do,
Oh.
which we ain't fitting in this
Okay.
one.
No.
All right.
Say it, Dad.
Say it,
Adios,
Dad.
amigos.
Wild Hogs!
Wild Hogs.
See ya!